Hello, my name is Jason, and welcome back to I Have a Story. I haven't been able to get any videos out here recently because, well, my computer crashed, and it crashed into my keyboard, and my keyboard won. I truly I don't understand how anybody can sit here and deal with these electronics on a daily basis and have them just be such a frustrating mess. But today I want to do a video about I'm gonna call it the kids, and this is another tactic that she plays. So my last call with the kids on Tuesday. Uh, we have scheduled time. She knows when I'm going to call. I get 15 minutes, because we got to put a maximum time limit on when I'm allowed to talk to my kids, because that's what makes sense. You're only allowed to talk to your kids for a maximum duration of 15 minutes. So, another tactic she plays, and this is a game, this is all games, and she uses kids as manipulative games. We have scheduled time. She knows when I'm going to be calling. So, what happens Tuesday when I call? That was the day before yesterday. I'm trying to get my other computer set up to do this stuff, and I can't get none of it working. And now I'm back to using the cell phone, uploading videos, and I can't edit things like I was, and I've got to try to figure this out all over again. And again, more electronical problems. Put the apps on my computer that I'm using, and they won't open. They don't want to work right. It's try to sign in and you can't sign in. It's such a mess. I don't know. The stuff was supposed to be so great and give us so much more time, and I'm gonna do another video on that some other time. And we were supposed to, all this electronic stuff was supposed to make life so great, so easy, give us so much more time for each other and our families, but nobody has time for anything anymore. All we do is chase that dollar so we can buy more outrageously priced, overpriced garbage and then throw it in the trash 6 months later to go chase another dollar to buy it all over again. It's like a dog chasing its tail. Another mentality I personally don't want my kids to be raised with, which she is now doing just because she knows that that'll hurt me. That's what she agrees with me and my thoughts on everything. At least that's what she claimed for years. God only knows what she really thinks and whether she does or not. And dealing with mental illnesses, brains just don't function correctly, and that's been part of my problem. I tried making sense out of things that don't make sense. But now and it just continues because it doesn't make sense when I go to court and say my children are being abused and physically abused, verbally abused, all of it, and they don't want to hear it. I was not even allowed to present my case. That's illegal, but they do it anyway. I've had enough of it. So the tactic she played again on Tuesday, this happens all the time. Fast food. As she knows, I'm against fast food. Fast food is extremely unhealthy, and shoving candy and red dye and all this stuff down our kids' throats and just stuffing them full of it every time they talk to dad just to get to me and to stop our conversations from being able to take place is wrong. It's sick. It's twisted. But yet, this is what is empowered by our entire court system. Even taking away my rights because I can go in there and prove it. And they don't want you to prove it if you're a man. All they want to do is hear a woman say something and then slam a gavel and take out the man. That is why we in our family now have dead children, sick and severely mentally ill and twisted children, and so many children around me that I know and I see firsthand that this has done that to. It's wrong. This is actually the opposite of the job of the court. It's the opposite. Any court system, proof, accusation, proof, evidence. I mean, that's not what it's about. That's not what these court systems are about. So, shoves our kids' faces full of fast food, and they're sitting there chicken nuggets and French fries and milkshakes. They can't talk. I get to spend 15 minutes listening to my kids chew. Oh, 15 minutes is up. They're still eating. Bye. That's wrong. It is wrong. And I mean, you know what? I'm gonna make this video really short. I still gotta upload and I'll use this other computer, and that's part of doing this. I need to see how this is gonna work with my computer, whether I can upload these to my YouTube channel and how this is gonna work out. So I'll make these couple short videos. I want to get them uploaded and see if I can get them to get this to work. And my car's broke down, and I can fix anything. It's just it hurts and my body can't take it. So it's probably going to take me a couple of hours or a couple of days to do a couple hours worth of work because that's how I work. I can't afford to pay somebody to do it, nor do I even trust somebody to do it. And I want the pride of being able to do it myself, even if it does take me 2, 3, 4 days to get it done. Even if I pop a vertebrae and I got to lay down, I don't give up. I keep on going. I can't live giving up. Part of doing these videos, when I finally give up on this case, it's going to be all over for me. That will be the end of me right there. So I can't give up. I got to keep fighting all these battles and keep fighting and fighting. And hopefully, in the end, if I come victorious out of all of this, I'll be able to show how somebody in the gutter with all these problems can fight their way back. I'm praying to God that's how it turns out. Either that or I'm going to end up having to go have a talk with God. I can't live sitting there and keep watching this happen to my kids. So I'm going to keep this video short, and I'm going to do another quick video about food and what I'm seeing with food. And this is something you're going to hear me say things you will never ever hear anybody else say, because I don't know how. I see things that other people don't, or I just say them. I don't know which. So again, it's wrong that I get to talk to my kids very, very minimal, and she gets to play all these games and doesn't have to answer the phone and doesn't have to. I mean, these calls should be the kids are sitting down in a quiet area talking to dad, right? You haven't seen him in almost 2 years. Sit and listen to her badmouth me with the courts backing her. Look, I got a piece of paper that says he's bad. Look, the courts even gave me 2 years that he's not even allowed to be around his kids or me or anybody because he's the bad one. You go back and listen to my videos, it's all BS. And I've had enough. I'm not going to live like this. I won't. I can't. I was the victim of abuse. My children were victims of abuse. We're all still victims of abuse in all of this, and nobody gives a damn. And I've had enough of it. I will not live with it. I won't. I can't. I've already lived the past 16 years, 17 years of my life with it, with my oldest son and what he's suffering from. I'm not going to watch it happen to my own. I'm not going through it over again.